don't care what you say, 14 cans of cranberry sauce is inappropriate.
What?
Welcome to episode 20 of What's the Buzz podcast. The podcast keeps you informed and entertained on all things pest control. I'm Jordan.
I'm Shawn.
And together we're here to buzz through the world of pests, big and small, from the latest in pest management techniques to the fascinating facts about the critters we all love to hate. We've got the insights you need. It's another week, and we are here once again to share our expert advice, real-life stories, and practical tips to help keep your home pest-free. So sit back, relax, and get ready to discover what's really buzzing in the world.
Hey, Shawn. Hey, Jordan. Good morning.
How's it going?
Fantastic.
Good. I didn't know you had such a love for cranberry sauce, but
Yeah, I don't like cranberry sauce.
Oh.
To be honest with you.
so why do you need 14 cans?
I don't know what you're talking about,
Okay.
weirdo. Hey, you know what? It's feast week.
Feast week.
You know what that means?
I'm assuming you're going to feast on some turkey.
Absolutely. And other great holiday food.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Green bean casserole?
Green bean casserole.
You like green bean casserole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet potatoes?
I like them, but we're not going to have any
Why not?
because I don't know. What are you?
I know we've got 2 turkeys, a ham. That's all I really know for sure.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
Is the meat, right?
I'm sure we'll have green bean casserole.
Instead of bringing the heat, we're bringing the meat.
Bringing the meat. All right. Well, that's good to know. Good to know.
So we want to recap a little bit from last episode on rental properties.
Yep. So that was focused for both rental property owners and people that utilize rental properties.
Just kind of quick couple minute recap.
Yep.
2 most common pests in those facilities: bed bugs, cockroaches.
Yes.
How do we prevent those?
Dry your clothes on high heat for bed bugs. Roaches, make sure you shake your stuff out when you bring it home.
Deliveries this time of year.
Deliveries, yep. So
They're hitchhiking pests.
minimize the amount of Amazon packages you get at your house.
So where do you have them delivered to?
The curb.
Curb.
There you go.
You heard of
Porch pirates can't get them if they're on the curb.
curb pirates.
That's right.
Okay. It's crazy.
Crazy.
Episode 20.
Yeah, here we are.
Yeah. I got one. I got something.
What do you got?
Knock knock. It's feast week, so knock knock.
Who's there?
Abby.
Abby who?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Great. Well, I'm jumping
Bringing the heat.
to the next season. Are you ready for this?
What season is that?
What do you call?
Wait, we can't skip.
No. What do you call an old snowman?
Ooh. Vanilla ice.
A glass of water.
Oh, man. Because he melted.
He melted.
He was old.
Yeah, frosting.
Get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this episode, we're going to cover Feast Week a little bit here.
And your preference for what meats?
So
Okay.
we'll discuss some things that we might be thankful for individually and Bug Zero.
Okay.
We're also going to discuss Thanksgiving pest emergencies. How do you handle those, especially if you're hosting, right?
Right. Yeah. Do you host?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
So this episode's for us.
This applies directly to us.
It does.
So, what are you thankful for, Jordan?
Well, in the words of Coco Melon, I am thankful for my family. I am thankful for my friends. We'll just leave it there.
Who's Coco Melon?
You don't know what Coco Melon is?
No.
Coco Melon is a kids' TV show that basically sings the same songs over and over again in different.
So, not to put you on the spot, but can you sing a Coco Melon song real quick?
No,
I think our listeners would love to hear you sing a Coco Melon.
you know the song Johnny Johnny, Yes Papa, Eating Sugar, No Papa, Telling Lies, No Papa, Open Your Mouth,
Ha ha ha. Never heard that song.
It's a Coco Melon.
Okay. I'm gonna have to binge watch it over Feast Week.
You won't want to.
Okay.
You see one episode, you know all the Coco Melons.
It's all gone after that, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Perfect.
So
Cool. I'm thankful for the same things.
Yeah.
Family, friends, great career.
Yeah.
Health. All the above, right?
Yeah.
Bug Zero, we're obviously thankful for our staff,
staff, our clients, listeners.
Followers. Speaking of that, I was just notified a few minutes ago that we are up to 300 followers on our Facebook page.
I can't believe 300 people want to listen to us talk.
Well, you heard it.
It's pretty boring.
We try to bring some heat, right? Like we deliver the meat, deliver the heat.
We're delivering the meat. I'm not a meat delivery guy, just so you know.
Well, Thanksgiving you are if you're hosting, right?
That's, I guess, from the grill to the kitchen counter.
You already got all your groceries?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, I don't do much.
You gonna make a run?
Probably will be something we'll have to run and go grab.
Probably just drive instead of run.
That would be much more efficient, yeah.
Okay.
If we drove rather than
Wanted to clarify.
ran to the grocery
Just
store.
wanted to clarify.
Yeah. No, I think I saw 3 pies in our downstairs fridge. So
in order to eat the pie, you have to go downstairs.
no, we'll bring it up.
Oh, okay.
I'll be a pie delivery guy.
Bring in the pies.
Bring in the pies.
Bring in the pies. So, common holiday pest emergencies. So the types of pests that are most likely to make an appearance if you're hosting a Thanksgiving dinner or lunch, mice and rats.
Yeah.
Mice and rats, it's cooler. It's cooling off now. It's like 26 degrees this morning.
That's chilly.
A little chilly. So along with the search for warmth, there's typically, if you're hosting a Thanksgiving holiday, and more abundance of food source.
Right.
So
That's going to attract a lot of different things.
Cockroaches.
Yeah, we touched on that last time a little bit, but we did. With the holidays comes the holiday travel, and comes those hitchhikers like your roaches and your bed bugs. So I think we talked to Gary about that a little bit.
Oh, Gary Bear?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Scary Gary.
Ants too. I mean, the weather changed. They're looking for a warmer place too, and looking for different nest locations, and once again, the increase in the amount of food that's available.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. We've actually seen ants trail on snow before. So
fruit flies. So I don't know if everybody else is like me or not, but there's always an abundance of trash. It's the amount of trash you have at your house.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't all fit in the dumpster.
Yep.
During the holidays, so you might set it out in your garage so the wildlife don't get to it, stuff like that. But your buildup of dishes in the sink, your buildup of leftovers, the amount of trash. Obviously, you don't want a bunch of fruit flies flying around your dining area, your kitchen while you got guests and family over too.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. We get those occasionally.
Sticky surfaces, so if you spill something, clean it up pretty quick.
Yeah. Spills are big.
Old
Pop-Tarts left in rooms. If you have that Thanksgiving leftover sandwich left in a room, could bring some unwanted.
Got a quick fruit fly story. Our oldest daughter, this is probably 3 or 4 years ago, maybe. Her bedroom's down in the basement, and she comes out and she says, "There's a bunch of flying insects in my room." I said, "Oh yeah." And so I went down to her room, flipped the light, doesn't come on because she likes to live in the cave, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get my flashlight, and there is an abundance of trash. I'm talking months worth of Sonic cups, piles of like cashew chicken takeout boxes. Like she would empty your trash can, like take the trash bag out and just tie it up and leave it. There's like 3 of those in the corner of her room.
That would do it.
Shocker that she had fruit flies, huh?
Yeah. Along the same lines, when our son was born, we got a diaper genie. Are you familiar with the diaper genie?
Yeah, you put your use diapers in it?
Right. It has some kind of little carbon cartridge thing that basically minimizes the smell. Well, we used it a few times and we're like, what's the point? Because we have so much trash anyways, we might as well just throw it in the dumpster.
Yeah.
And so we emptied it out, took the last thing of the diaper genie out, threw it in the trash, and about a month goes by and we start noticing some flying insects. And come to find out, I can't remember who it was, but those sleepless nights, we stuck some diapers in the diaper genie.
Forgot about
And
it.
it didn't smell because the diaper genie did its job, but we forgot about it. And we had flies from poo.
Poop flies.
Poop flies, yes.
Poop flies. A couple other of the common pests that you might see during the, being a host of a party. Spiders, especially if you've put decorations up already.
That's right.
Corners of the house, and pantry pests like your moths and beetles. Your flour, your grains, nuts. A lot of those are staples in baking, right? A lot of people like to bake this time of year. You just mentioned pies, right? So make sure those are all stored appropriately.
Yeah.
So you don't have an embarrassing moment during Thanksgiving.
And beyond that, I mean, a lot of the ingredients that you use this time of year, you don't necessarily use all throughout the year. So make sure your stock is disposed of properly, because this time next year you could have a real big problem. You haven't spent a lot of time on your stored product pests, but it's another one of those, like your fruit flies and your small flies, that it's not a product required pest, because they're just going to keep breeding in whatever that material may be, whether it's grain or flour, like you mentioned.
We want to talk a little bit about preparing the home before the guests arrive.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Got some notes there. I see.
Got a few here.
So a lot of this probably we've talked about before, but it's going to be extra harped on, especially if you're hosting.
Right. Sanitation. You've got little kids around, you never really know where things are going to end up. I mean, plates and
that kids' table is
rude.
Something else, right?
It's like a food fight in cafeterias.
I used to hate being shunned to the kids' table.
Did you?
Yeah.
You seem like you've got a bad story.
I just, I just wanted to be an adult.
Okay. Well, you're still working on that, and
one
day you will be an adult.
One of these days, right?
But beyond that, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but using those airtight containers, making sure everything's properly put away. But general cleaning as well. Make sure you get good thorough cleaning, because we all know that sanitation plays a big part in pest problems in general. So,
yeah, sealing and storing food's big.
Yeah,
so get that taken care of before your party starts. And like you said, sanitation, just clean it up real well.
Yeah. On the outside, leaf litter right now, it creates a unique area for pests to harbor and live and try and make their way in. So if you haven't got those leaves away from the foundation, now would be the time.
Sealing interpoints, we've talked about it since early fall. Now we're getting late fall, getting ready to go into the winter season. Now it's even more important than it was before.
Right. So you talked a little bit about preparing for the emergencies.
Mm-hmm.
What if the emergency happens while your guests are in your home? What are some things that we should do if we see a mouse scurry across the floor?
Biggest thing is to keep your voice. So stay calm. If it's safe enough to go catch the mice and relocate it outside, you can do that. Hey, there's a huge bottle of ketchup up there. Anyway, if it's safe to do so, catch it, release it outside. But the biggest thing in any pest emergency, there's not going to be a lot of pest control companies open on Thanksgiving.
Right.
There's not, we're going to be actually close on the day after Thanksgiving as well. We do have technicians that rotate for on-call emergencies. Those are mainly for our hospital accounts.
Mm-hmm.
But keeping calm and keeping your poise and addressing the situation while your guests are there is going to go a long way.
Yeah. So still to this day, snap traps are the most effective thing if you have a mouse scurrying around in your house. It's humane and it's quick. So until we can get to you, definitely use snap traps. You can also use glue boards and other things, but snap traps are by far the most effective way of,
practical, discreet solutions like sweeping up pests that are visible,
Right.
Whether that's a little broom or, the vacuum little attachment to your vacuum cleaner, the little hose attachment.
If you get an ant problem, ant trails in the kitchen, something like that, a good thing to do would be Windex. So if you spray them directly with Windex, it doesn't counteract with our products either. So It would also kill them on contact, but it's not going to
be a quick fix for what's visible. But, like I said, keeping your focus on staying calm and making sure you stay focused on the hospitality part of you hosting Thanksgiving and not letting it ruin your holiday.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And, we talked about, it's going to be hard to find a company open that will at least hopefully deter the situation until after Thanksgiving. Everybody's went home. You can call us here at Bug Zero. We can come take care of that problem.
Right.
Okay. We can, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So what are you looking forward to the most?
What am I looking forward to?
Yeah. Are you looking for 4 days off in a row, or are you looking for the meats?
Honestly, I'm excited to just have my family around, and obviously, if I haven't said, I'm smokerless at the moment, but I have ordered a new one, so I'm hoping that pulls through, because that's one of my favorite things. It's just smoking meat, grilling meat.
Speaking of that, are you delivering that smoker to my house?
Pending.
What's it pending on?
If I get around to it. Do you have a truck? Just come to my house and pick it up.
I gave it to Braxton.
Oh, well, can you borrow it? It's ready for you.
He's got basketball practices, work.
Okay. Well, we'll figure that out.
And then, speaking, I want to backtrack here for just a second. I got a story of my own to share.
Okay.
Recently, you guys may have heard I was kind of talked into going to look at sectionals a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And by looking at sectionals means we brought home a sectional and a kitchen table.
Oh, why wouldn't you?
Because that's just what you do.
That's right.
Right. Yeah. So our old two reclining sofa things and our old kitchen table and all that, we moved to the garage. And so I put stuff on Marketplace and got rid of the kitchen table, coffee table pretty quick, cabinet. And so we have these two older, not greatest condition couches out there. I'm just waiting for a good time to take them to the landfill.
Right.
I really didn't want to sell those to anybody. Well, one of our technicians who serviced my house recently sent me a text on Friday. It says, "Hey, I seen those couches out in your garage while I was doing service at your house Friday.
Yeah.
Can you call me?" And so I called him. He's like, "What are you doing with those? Because I'm turning my shed into a man cave." And I was like, I don't know if you want these. Like, yeah, we used them up till recently, but
right.
Anyway, they're sitting down in the garage. They're covered up with plastic and cardboard from the new sectional that I just threw out there. So I went out and I cleaned up all the plastic and the cardboard. I see fresh mouse droppings all over the couch. And I got RTUs in the garage, right? I'm like, those weren't out here whenever we moved the couches, And so I said, this mouse picked the wrong house. And so I set some snap traps out, baited them in the garage, and it was middle of the day. I'm like, I don't want this sucker to. And so mice are normally nocturnal.
Right.
So I shut the garage door, we usually keep that light on out in the garage a lot. Flipped the light off, went back out 30 minutes later. Already had the catch.
Look at you.
Already had the catch.
Still got it.
So I took it in and showed everybody like normal, like a dog, right? Like I was like, hey guys, I still know what I'm doing. Everybody just said, gross, get out of the kitchen.
So what did you do next? Did you check your garage door seal?
Well, the garage door, I do need to get the ladder out and use the setting on the garage door, make it go down a little bit more. Well, yeah. I mean, there's a couple of spots, but I have RTUs in the garage. Obviously base stations around the house, but yeah.
So we talked about what I'm most excited for. What are you most excited
for? The plus side of bringing home the new sectional is I haven't wanted to do anything since I've been at home for the past 2 weeks because it's so much more comfortable than what we had before. I'm looking. It's feast week. I'm a big college basketball fan. There's a lot of basketball tournaments going on right now. I'm looking forward to not responding to emails.
Yeah.
Basically for 4 days.
Check out for
Laying on the sectional, watching college hoops, and spending time with family. I'm not even cooking the meats. I think I mentioned that last episode.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, while I'm working down in Joplin, I'll stop by and pick up the meats that I ordered from Trackside Burgers and Barbecue.
Yep.
And pick them up and take them home with the reheating instructions. And I think we have to go to Hy-Vee tonight. That's it.
Yeah. So what's your drink of choice on Thanksgiving?
Oh, well, wild turkey.
Oh, Wild Turkey Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, but it's Thursday, but it goes with the theme.
Makes sense. Yeah.
I don't drink it normally. I like to drink other things, but Thanksgiving, it's wild turkey.
Oh, it's fair. Yeah. I'll just go to Hy-Vee myself and pick out some kind of IPA, probably, for the day.
You would?
I would. Yeah. That's what I drink most.
That's not, I don't know how people do it, but apparently you're not the only one, because anytime I go to a bar or a restaurant, I'm looking at what's on tap, and I'm looking at like 3/4 of them being IPAs, and I'm like, what a bunch of weirdos.
That's not true. That's not true.
It is here recently.
Well, it's probably becoming more popular, but you can struggle to find a good local IPA.
I like to support the local breweries. I'm big on Springfield Brewing Company products, Mother's products.
Yeah.
So I'll probably make a trip to Macadoodles at some point and grab some.
Tie and Timber, too. It's a good local brewery.
Yeah, absolutely.
Close to us, too. So,
absolutely. You got a customer question today? I think you did. I thought you had one.
Let me look. I'm not prepared.
You're not? I thought you had a customer question for whatever reason.
Yeah, this one's from Franklin out of DeQuesne.
DeQuesne? He always says DeQuesne.
Franklin asks, Shawn, how do you normally prepare your Thanksgiving turkey?
Oh, that's a pest question. It's a customer question.
It's customer question.
How do I normally prepare my Thanksgiving turkey?
Yeah.
Spatchcocked and smoked.
Okay.
I'll inject the turkey. Usually,
you brine it?
I don't anymore.
Why not?
Because it comes out just juicier the way I do it. Yeah. I'll inject the turkey usually 24 hours before. Spatchcock it, rub it, and throw it in the smoker.
Okay. Do you think our listeners know what spatchcocking a turkey is?
Some probably do.
Yeah, some probably.
For those that don't, basically a spatchcock turkey is removing the spine from the turkey.
Flattening.
You got to have a really nice sharp pair of meat shears, because it can be tough.
Yeah, I've been there before where it's still slightly frozen.
That's usually every time I do it, and usually Stacy does it.
She does it?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then she'll be like, "My hand's cramping."
Yeah.
How do you prepare your turkey?
Same way, except I brine mine, inject it.
We should have a turkey smoke off. Yeah, turkey off.
We keep saying we're going to do something, but I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Well, yeah. It's pretty hard to hurt.
Yeah.
So,
what smoker are you going to use?
What smoker am I going to use?
Yeah, if we do a smoke off. Mine?
No.
Oh.
No. I'll use the Pit Boss Vertical. Unless I get a new one for the house. Then I'll use your one.
Yeah. I'm blessed with all of my old drippings and seasonings. That's
odd. Let's go to our 5-star review of the day. Okay. Got one here that was left 1 day ago from Daniel McPartland. Bug Zero technicians are always friendly and prompt. Every time they come out, they ask if I've seen any particular pest, which is very thoughtful of them. That's what we want to be this time of the year.
Yeah.
Thoughtful. Thanks, Daniel.
Yeah.
Appreciate the review. We'll be back next week.
Yeah.
Post feast week.
A few pounds heavier.
Just kind of recap what we talked about today. Pests can be unpredictable, especially during the holidays, especially if you're hosting and you have an abundance of food that's not normally around. Might be getting hot in the kitchen with the oven on and the stove on, and people open up more windows, keep doors open, the pile up of trash. So just be prepared.
The chaos at the kids' table.
The absolute chaos. Keep your home clean continuously. That's just part of being a having good hospitality too. So
don't be like Lamberts. Don't throw your rolls.
Yeah.
Or do.
I mean, you can just clean it up.
Yeah.
Right? You can play dodgeball with them for all I care as long as they get cleaned up.
Yeah, maybe do that outside.
Dodgeball with rolls.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Maybe we should do that. We should start a new tradition. Roll dodgeball. And if you catch it in your mouth, you automatically win.
I like where you're going. I like where he's going with this. I seen him catch like 17 popcorn pieces in his mouth last week, sitting here at this exact table.
And we're probably going to have to make a video of it so we can show everyone.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Let's do that.
So we'll be back next week with another episode, delivering heat,
delivering meat,
bringing value, bringing the heat, delivering heat, bringing the meat. Anyway, thanks for joining us on episode 20 of What's the Buzz podcast here, Bug Zero. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Jordan.
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for all you guys. We'll talk to you guys next week.
See you next time.
Creepy crawlers invading your home? Bug Zero. Spiders, ants, and flies? Oh my. Bug Zero. Bed bugs and mosquitoes leave you itchy for help? Bug Zero. Whether it's bugs in your home or bugs eating your home, Bug Zero has you protected. With both residential and commercial services, Bug Zero's comprehensive pest protection takes you from infestation to extermination, serving